Life Church. We are so glad to have you here. We have a few quick announcements for you today, but before we begin, some of you might have noticed that our co-anchor Hannah Taylor is not here today. She's actually in Europe touring with Little Skim, one of our favorite rappers. But as you can see, we have Miss Makenzie Glascock, one of our very own field reporters, and she's very happy to be here in the newsroom. Makenzie?
Thank you, Ashley. It's such a pleasure to be here. It's always been a dream of mine to be anchoring next to you.
Oh, thanks. I'm sure it's several people's dreams. Anyways, let's get right into the announcements. This past Monday, we had an outreach here at our church where we handed out dinners to the people in the neighborhood right down the street. We actually handed the dinners out for free. A lot of the people didn't quite understand what was going on, but you could tell that it really ministered to them, and they really were able to see the love of God through that outreach. Another news, our studio is looking great right now. It's still not finished yet, but the work is coming along great. And,
it's fantastic.
We have local artists coming in and recording, and we can still use your support if you want to support us financially.
Awesome.
If you want to come in and record your own CD. If you just even want to just prayers would be appreciated. Any little thing will help us out a lot.
Thank you.
Also, some of you may have noticed that the ceiling is missing in the foyer of the church. That's because we are working on changing it into our young adult classroom / a coffee shop. We're hoping that sometime in the near future we'll have a coffee shop in there. You guys can come in and enjoy some coffee and fellowship.
Fantastic.
Maybe even a latte, get some fancy coffee going.
Of course.
I can use my Starbucks skills. But really the big thing that we're here to announce is the Campouts. As some of you know, it's that time of year again. It's time for our camp out. And I know that last year we had a blast.
So much fun.
We had plenty of activities. We had sports. We had tons of food. Lots of fellowship. It was just a really awesome time together.
It was a really great time.
And we're really looking forward to this year as well. This year it's going to cost $25.
Not that bad.
Which is for 5 meals, so it works out to be $5 a meal, which is not a bad price at all. But we do need that money now. If you want to eat, you need to bring your money in now because we are trying to get things going. We need to buy the food so that we don't have stuff to eat while we're there. One of the things we're looking forward to the most this weekend is the Friday night tailgating. I don't know if you guys remember last year, we had tons of food and soup and fellowship, and it was a really awesome night. Some people have already signed up to bring some soups and desserts, but if you haven't and you would like to, you can just see Granny and let her know what you want to bring. Some of the other things that's going to be going on this weekend, I've heard that Brother Laverne has built a media room, so we'll be able to watch movies, eat popcorn, just hang out. Also, we'll be having sports, different games and activities. Also, if you have any four-wheelers or mules or anything of that sort that you want to bring to ride, there's tons of property. You can just let your kids just roam free. Just leave them in the woods on Friday, pick them up on Sunday. Which reminds me...
That sounds very unsafe, actually.
There's plenty of woods. They'll be fine.
Totally fine.
They're kids. Kids are kids. Which reminds me that Sunday, we will not be having church here at Life Church in Denham. We will be having church at Shiloh in Pine Grove. Services will be there, so if you come, there's not going to be anybody here. I mean, you're more than welcome to stay and worship in the parking lot by yourself.
Totally.
But we would much rather have you come worship with us at Shiloh. So it's going to be a great weekend. We're looking forward to it.
Yes.
And
very much.
That's cut.
Okay, well that concludes our announcements.
We're going to turn it back over to Pastor Val. Man, his preaching's so good, he'll make a mummy shout.
Hallelujah.
Ashley Collier.
Makenzie Glascock.
Signing off. We're going to give you a few quick announcements. Before we go to that,
Thank you, Ashley. It's such an honor to be here. Thanks, guys.
We are glad you want to support us financially.
Awesome.
If you want to come in and record yourself, if you even just prayers.
I feel like I'm interrupting for him.
But really the big thing that we're here to announce is the campouts. It is. I need some more hype.
All right.
Do the whole newscast like that. Can't wait for the sure. Okay. All right. You ready?
Okay, well, that's it.
Well, it.
Okay, well, that's it for the announcement, guys. I'm trying to be more enthusiastic.
All right, we're gonna hand that over to Pastor Val. His preaching's so good, he'll make a mummy shout. You're just.
All right,
That
ready?
concludes
That
what?
concludes our announcement. It's 4 words.